Welcome to another day of Ether Raids. We're taking on Zach today, and yeah, this is pretty much right after I've summoned on the banner here. It's Friday, and terrible luck. Didn't go quite so well. I was hoping to get a little bit better luck. I think the only one of them that actually liked me was Bernie. I think I got like 2 copies of Bernie. So that was nice, but then aside from that, I had to spark everyone else, unfortunately. So yeah, I think I have like one last spark to go, and I picked Alphonse as my free pull from the free summons. So yeah, pretty much everyone is in the barracks. Just gotta train them up and get to using them. Really excited to try out Felix and do some testing with Alphonse just to see how well he tanks. Should be interesting. But that aside, yeah, it was not a good summoning session. I was surprised that Bernie came home that many times. 2 times that I got the Bernie, because she was the last ticket that I got, so that was pretty interesting to me, at least. I was looking at something interestingly when I was doing the tickets, or trying to get the tickets. I was watching the AI movement and trying to figure out like the movement order. It's a lot of weird stuff, man. It's so weird sometimes. Sometimes it'd be like I'd expect the unit that did the most damage to go first, but then sometimes, which I was running the team with Gold Mary, Jimbro, Triandra as a dancer, attuned, and the new Mia. And basically, based on that team, Jimbro would always do the most damage because he has a special pre-charge and he's gonna, punch someone in the face. But a lot of times I found that Gold Mary was going first because of her damage output, which was surprising to me. Well, I'm assuming it was her damage output, but the majority of those combats were usually against red units. So I don't know, just if you have the time, or if you're interested and you're like auto battling Tempest Rouse, give it a quick look just to see how the movement works. It'll give you an insight into some of the AI mechanics that we have in the game. It's pretty interesting, because it's not sometimes exactly what you would think it would be. A lot of good units here on the enemy team. A lot of investment into favorites from what I can tell here. Camilla, of course. I was really disappointed with that, because I wasn't around to pull for that Camilla. But I don't know. I feel like she was not fairly treated in terms of how her refine turned out. But at the time, there wasn't really a lot more that they could have given to her. But as a healer, she has the Razzle Dazzle, and they probably didn't want to go all in on that. But I felt that they could have treated her better. She just got like ploy, pretty much, in her refine. She really could have gotten a bit more out of that refine, I feel. Dean using the Arcane Tempest pretty well. Looking back at it, I think maybe I should have invested a little bit more into Soth, Attune Soth, or Rearm Soth, because he can act as a fodder factory for Assassin Strike, which I'm really low on copies, so I was really happy to get those extra Bernies, so that I can potentially use the Assassin Strike fodder. But I didn't want to pull on Colorless back on his banner. And overall, I wasn't really like high on him as a unit, so I don't know. Hopefully they'll put out another dagger unit that can, or just someone melee, I don't know, that can help me out with copying Assassin Strike, because I'm really low on Assassin Strike fodder.
Who's next?
Yeah, that aside, I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know. I can't remember. Well, clearly, when you forget something, you can't remember. But this should be pretty straightforward. We're going to clear here. Golveg is going to be the cleanup, but I'm a little bit concerned about the trap placements. I was also considering going in with Summer Edelgard as well, but she would not have gotten her extra action because
Good morning.
Embla has guard, and then let me turn this on real quick before I forget. Embla has guard, and then she wouldn't have gotten her extra action because she wouldn't have been solo. She would have to attack beside Winter Edelgard, which would have been a problem for me. So has to be go big in this situation here. I might swap out Summer Edelgard on this team for Felix. Or I might just put Felix in Astra Anima, since I don't have a melee Gale Force team over there. So I don't know yet what I'm going to do, but there are options. And I like having the two Edelgards here. It's just to pay homage. Okay, there's the trap. I figured as much. That's where Loki was, so it makes sense. Luckily, there's no harmonic duel. I can do this without any worries. But I think there's a problem in terms of movement. Embla has to go because 3 movement. It'll affect my positioning. And then I also have to take out Triandra, or do I take out Camilla?
We mustn't get
I'm gonna hit
lost.
harder. What I wanted to do was box Camilla in, but as you can see, I can't. I can no longer move to that spot, unfortunately. I was gonna box Camilla in and take out Triandra, but I can't move there, so I either take out Triandra or Camilla. I think Camilla will hit Edelgard harder because of the I'm more confident in Edelgard versus Triandra. Triandra won't get that kill. But I don't know about this Camilla being plus 10 and all. And then I also can't let Camilla get danced, so this is probably going to have to... Yep, 53. That's a big number. Yeah, this is probably going to have to be the answer here. And then we'll just cancel down and let Triandra attack into Edelgard, who shouldn't be able to counterattack. I don't think so, because I don't think I have enough status effects to activate Prime fully. But let's add some bonus doubler just to be sure. And yeah, here we go. Triandra attacks, and why am I countered? Oh, why did I do that? No, I literally looked at it. Oh my god. I shouldn't have done the bonus doubler. That's 4. Oh, I really needed those pots too because I missed the pot earlier. That's so annoying, man. Oh my god. That means I have to play a single. And even then, I think I'll probably still be short. Jeez, man. That was so dumb. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. We're taking on a Japanese player. Here's the new day. Yeah. Let's give the new unit here a try. Didn't want to bless all of them for this season because there's only like 1 match left. Well, there's 1 day left. I gotta play extras because I missed pods. So I decided to go with Alphonse here because the rest don't fit into my teams really for light season. They're probably going to be an Astra, where I do need some extra help actually with my teams. I had to gut Camilla. Well, I mean, take Camilla off the team and Veil off the team. I don't know, man. I'm not sure if those were the right decisions, but I mean, I just wanted to give Alphonse a swing here, and this was the only team that I saw that I could fit him in on. So here he is. Lemaire is here to help out Alphonse, basically support. I could have also put Robin on the team, but I didn't. I don't know, man. I feel like Fjorm needed the extra support also. So, and also, yeah, Fjorm needed the extra support. And I don't know. It could have gone one or the other. This is what it is for right now. I get 5 extra health. I think that probably works out more in my favor, actually. So yeah, Fjorm is here to take out Celica, Hardy Bearing, because I can't outspeed Celica with this team lineup. I would need more speed support. This one doesn't necessarily give me as much speed support. There are no speed blessed mythics here apart from Peony, and there's 2 on the enemy team, and Celica is already the fastest unit in the game, I think, so just not a lot in my favor there. So that's Fjorm's role, gatekeeper to stop anyone from warping in, and then Alphonse here, I'm hoping he can figure out the rest, because this is actually a really nice defense here that the enemy has set up. Not a lot of rallies and repositions and stuff on their defense, which is because of Felix, which is why I was saying to myself, or why I decided that I wouldn't run him on defense, because it kind of takes out some of the unpredictability of your defense, and you're then mainly depending on Felix to get the job done, which if he gets outsped or if he dies, you know, not the best thing in the world here. So we're gonna line it up like this. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to avoid the hush spectrum, so what we're gonna do is depend again on Fjorm, because she doesn't need hush spectrum to trigger frostbite mirror, or she doesn't lose out on frostbite mirror because of hush spectrum. She will take out Celica. And then I've looked at the distance here and just wanted to set up a guard against Felix here, so Alphonse is going to do that. Not too sure how else I could have countered that with the team here. Really had to use this team because the other teams that I had were basically all depending on specials to win. The Erica team would have lost here because of a Spectrum. Ike would have also lost here because of a Spectrum, and the other option would have just been to go player phase, and I didn't want to do that. So this map is difficult to player phase, especially with the layout that they have. It would have been more than challenging for me, so there's that. Unfortunately, I don't get my special off with Felix, with Alphonse here because of her Spectrum, but let's see. Oh, he's definitely dead, is he not? Ooh, breath of life. 0. This should kill, no?
Waste of my time.
Alright, so we live. Luckily enough, I think that has to do with the fact that Felix didn't move that time, which is a downside to Felix's kit, because it depends so much on the XL, but luckily it worked out in our favor there. Alphonse is alive, but I am in a horrible position now, and I don't know how to get out of here. So we're going to try to take out Kvaser here, since she's the only one that appears to be free, but Alphonse here, I'm pretty sure he'll kill... Felix will definitely kill Alphonse in this go-around, unless I'm able to heal. Bad positioning with the healing tower, so I gotta get some health. I'm taking out Kvaser to get health on Alphonse.
Let's go.
And also, Yunaka will attack. I can't attack back. I'll probably get outsped.
It's a promise.
Which means Yunaka will double Fjorm. And because I don't have any DR piercing, I don't think Fjorm will hit Yunaka hard enough to kill her. So that means Fatal Smoke. And that's bad. So I'm going to try to set this up as best as I can to try to take out all the threats here. Secondly, I'm pretty sure that Felix here will outspeed Fjorm because of Robin. I mean, even though she's just standing there, she's actually doing quite a bit in the pack. Yeah, she's really being pretty menacing. And this is like really unfortunate that this is my first match for today. Like literally, I just walked into this. Like this is really bad luck. I was not prepared for this.
Reporting for duty.
But yeah, Felix will outspeed Fjorm because she's not really meant for melee matchups, and he has a ton of support from Robin, who will inflict the Hush Spectrum, and then I think she has Discord in there as well somewhere. Someone was hitting me with Discord. And then Felix has Excel and the Clash Seal. Plus he's going to move full movement, and he'll get an extra action. I'm pretty sure he should be able to take me out in one action pretty much. But this is the best that I can probably do here to try to get this to potentially survive. But I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure Fjorm's dead here because this Fjorm build isn't really for speed. Hardy Baron is really just meant to take out range units. Yeah, this is probably not going to work out. But yeah, I'm trying to think if I can put Alphonse somewhere so that he can kind of soak what Robin is offering here, and then have Fjorm potentially try to live against Felix. But then, if I go back too far, Felix will just attack Gatekeeper, which is also a problem. Yeah, no, not a lot of options here. This is a well-constructed match on map on short notice. I probably just spent the whole day putting this together. The individual pieces work well together. I probably would have swapped out Baleth since he's susceptible to ranged threats, but then again, it's really based off what far save you have.
Stay focused.
But this is just really a really well thought out map here in short notice. Unfortunate. Yeah, what I like as well is how well Robin plays in this map in terms of laying out the ice terrain, which creates an extra blockade for offenses to go into, to play into. And I think, as you guys saw before, it does really well. The ice blockade on the traps, it works really well in your favor. So there's that. I think that might be IS's way of slowing down Felix, because you'd have to break the blockade to then step on the trap to then attack, which eats up actions, but I don't really like it. Yeah, Fjorm's dead here. Yeah, there's just too much going against her here.
Ow, 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 ow.
Hush Spectrum, minus, it inflicts negative stats. There's debuffs. It's just too many debuffs, man. I can't meet my speed checks because of the debuffs, and that is the outcome. Yeah, Robin just standing there menacingly, actually putting in a ton of work. Ironically, yeah, just not good luck here in this random matchup. This didn't work out in my favor at all. I had no teams that would have been able to counter this. Tried my best here on this one. I think maybe if I had some type of Rally Spectrum support, Alphonse would have probably been able to get some more kills, which would have slowed down the enemy. But unfortunate. Yeah, definitely would have been able to take out Yunaka, but what? Okay, so Yunaka can actually take us out as well. Oh, he changed the terrain, so I didn't get the extra defensive help from the defensive terrain there. You get flat DR against specials. Yeah, man, that was all Robin. This map is a lot better now. The desert map, a lot better now. But GG's, man.